Are you kidding me? Can you guys see this? Please tell me you can see this. Hey guys, I'm back, and today I'm going to be checking out all 3 of the brand new Rainbow High Slumber Party dolls, and they are special edition. So I've got Brianna Dulce, who's got a pink theme, unless it's Brianna. I don't really know, I can't ask her. Robin Sterling, who's got a blue theme, and Marissa Golding with a gold theme. Now, I've seen conflicting prices for these in the States, with the lowest being $30 as a current price right now on Walmart's website, but I've heard of them going up as much as $50, so I don't actually have a US price for you, but you can get them here in Canada for $60. Funny story is, I was going to Walmart to just look for something that I don't remember, obviously, and I accidentally stumbled across Robin on the shelf, and instantly I wanted to get her, but there was no price listed, and to be honest, I was in kind of a rush, so I just left the doll, and I went home to see if the website listed the price, but they weren't even there, so suddenly it was all coming together. There was no SKU, I wasn't expecting to see them yet, and there was no price, so clearly they weren't meant to be out yet, especially since as I was leaving I had asked someone and they didn't know what I was talking about. So I was filled with so much regret, and I was like, dang it, I should have bought her. It consumed me for about 3.5 hours until I went out later that night, and my intent was to stop back off at the Walmart and see if she was still in fact there so I could buy her. But I didn't end up going there. Instead, I was near a different Walmart, so I just went inside, crossed my fingers, and hoped that I would come across the same beautiful doll you see in my hands. However, that's how I found all 3. So let's switch down to the table, take a quick peek at the packaging, and open up my new dolls. So here we have all 3 of our dolls looking picture perfect in their packaging, which is a really horrible alliteration. I am not proud of it. Regardless, each of the dolls comes decked out in a color theme that seems to reflect their names. Except maybe Brianna, because unless they want the pink to reflect sweets, meaning dulce, then I'm not really getting the obvious connection like I do for Robin and her Robin's Egg Blue, or even Marissa Golding, who is very much reflecting gold. From left to right, we can see their sleep set, the actual doll with their name up in the top corner, their secondary outfit, and finally a pair of shoes. On the right side of the box, each doll has a black and gold sticker that says their name and area of study. So Brianna has an animation focus, Robin has a performing arts focus, and Marissa has a photography focus. And if we turn it around, on the back we have some gorgeous full color pictures of the dolls in their preferred sleepwear, and it says, "Meet the leaders of the super secret sleepover society at Rainbow High. They're all about spa days, hot gossip, and total relaxation." Alright, and now the fun part, opening the package. So I'm just gonna slice all the tape that I find and see if it makes it any easier on me, and if it doesn't, then I'm just... What the heck? Whoa, be careful. Look at that. My blade just fell out. Whoops. Let me just tighten that up. That could have been awful. I don't remember what I was saying, but basically I'm opening the box, okay? Or at least this one. But I think I'll do the others off camera. So here's her doll stand. It is plastic. Ooh, yeah. My plan is to slice any and all the tape that I find to see if that makes this process quick and easy, or if it's just as difficult. Ooh, my doll is free, kinda, and her comb. And her clothes. And there we go. So here's her blue doll stand. Well, I guess it's more like an aqua color. But regardless, easy to build. It's just a base, a post, and a waist hugger. And it matches her comb. We've also got a light blue hanger that says rainbow. And the pants hanger. Oh my gosh, I'm all fumbles today. And here is the pants hanger, which is yellowing already, but otherwise says RH in the center. Now I want to free Robin, but I also want to not destroy the box. I believe in the power of me and my X-Acto knife. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes! Oh, her hair's a little nasty, but luckily we have a comb. Ooh, look at that pretty moon on the back. So here is Robin, free from the box. She is beautiful, all blue. I am loving it. She's literally dripping Tiffany-inspired luxury in this old Hollywood glamour sleepwear, if you ask me. She's got a brown skin complexion with gorgeous light blue hair, which comes styled in a high pony. And other than needing, oh my god, this is the worst doll stand. I've literally filmed this part like 20 times, so I'm just gonna move it out of the way. As I was trying to say, after I've given her a good brush through using the comb and get rid of that hard product that's there, not only is it crunchy and hard, but it's also yellowing in some sections because of whatever it is. So I'm just gonna brush that out, but I'm holding on to the doll because she kept on falling and it was driving me nuts. I seriously dislike this doll stand. She kept popping out at the waist or directly from the base. That bar just didn't want to stay. See, isn't that better? Now that I've gotten it all out, it's soft and silky and there's no shedding, which is fantastic. Which means as long as this stand decides to be a friend, we can move on to her makeup, which is also teal. But I'm just gonna lift this really pretty eye mask she's wearing, which is teal, trimmed in white lace with some embroidered black eyelashes. We can get a better look at her face and makeup, which looks really pretty. Might even be perfect, right? No! Oh, it was too good to be true. Unfortunately, over her left eye, we have a big blotch of blue paint, which was kind of blocked by the mask so I didn't see, but if I had while I was in store, I would have tried to pick one that looked the best. But she was the only one at the store, so I mean, I guess I couldn't have done anything differently. But other than that, choosing to focus on the positives, she is stunning, and to be honest, nobody's really gonna focus on that anyways, especially if I leave her mask down a bit, because I mean, I didn't. And besides, who can focus on a paint splotch when you're drawn to these gorgeous teal eyes? I mean, this makeup just brings them out, don't you think? It's blue, white, and silver with some glitter and some shadow, big mascara, faux lashes that stick off, a nice pearly lip color, and hey, look at this, she's even got some painted edges. Wait, what? Oh, they're raised. No way. I thought they were just gonna be painted on like the OMGs, but no, they're literally part of the plastic mold. Wow, I've been away for a while, haven't I? And as if she wasn't beautiful enough to top it all off, she's wearing some pearly earrings, and these ones have little studs underneath them. Continuing on with our head-to-toe teal ensemble, Robin comes wearing this super fancy bathrobe, which is trimmed in fur and has a nice white ribbon tied in a bow around the waist. So I was about to open it so we can see what she's wearing underneath, but the ribbon is currently attached by super tiny gibbers to the fabric. So let's try to find all of them and carefully snip them with some scissors, making sure not to tug so that we don't get holes, because of course they're in this mesh, which is very delicate. Oh no, there's one at the bow too. Who does that? Hold on. And you'd be very surprised at the locations where they are situated. Oh, and she's falling off her stand again. That's not good when you're trying to cut things carefully. Oh, it made a hole in the ribbon. Hold on, let me zoom in so you can see. Ugh. There was no need for that to be gibbered. In fact, how did they even get a tool under there to clamp it shut? No! It's attached to the actual nightie as well. This is no bueno, friends. All right, be very careful while trimming away, okay? That's all I have to say. And all of that rhymed. Oh, she's so pretty. Ooh. Extra string alert. I thought something ripped. I was so scared for a second. Oh, no, it is ripping. Okay, her necklace is currently attached to the nightie. Why? Why, I say, why? Oh my gosh, I can't. She's so sweet. Oh. Okay, so now that this is off, we can check the quality. I do of course have those extra threads that we're holding on the necklace. Hold on, so let's just pull those out. And it is still currently attached on either side at the bottom by little tiny gibbers, but I'm gonna leave those ones in because I wanna keep this really nice bell shape for the housecoat or bathrobe. And the back looks pretty good, excluding one little black stain right in the center of the coat. But I think I could spot clean that, so let's put that there. And we can check out what she was wearing underneath. It's a satin feeling teal two-piece set of shorts and a camisole covered in pearls and diamonds and perfume and other pretty fineries. And then along the top we've got white lace and ribbon straps, and it looks like she's wearing a heart tag necklace with the initials RH in the center, remarkably similar to a Return to Tiffany & Co. heart tag necklace. Not gonna lie, I don't know if that's what they're called because I can't afford one. But that's just one of the little details here color that make me think it's a Tiffany blue instead of Robin's egg blue, despite her name. And finally, to complete this first sleep time ensemble, she's wearing some long white socks with white lace and bows at the top of each one, and super adorable fuzzy bunny slippers with just a hint of teal in either ear. Their eyeballs are little black gemstones and their noses are silver diamonds. You know you're fancy when. So I'll check the quality of this night set here when I take it off to try on the second outfit, and in the meantime, we'll quickly give her articulation a go to make sure nothing is stiff or broken. So we've got movement at the shoulders, elbows, and wrists, and check out those beautiful teal nails. And of course the head, I skipped that, sorry. Then we've got her leg socket, and then of course her double jointed knees. These ones here are a little stiff, so I don't want to mess with them too much. Just make sure that, whoa! The left one is stuck. Did you hear that crack? That was so scary. I was about to say, actually I think I did say, they're really stiff so I don't want to mess with them. That's no good. The good news is, well I mean, despite this stiff knee here, other than this one, everything else is fine. Next up we have our 3 other boxes, which I've already taken the liberty of disassembling for ease. So the medium-sized one has her second outfit, the small one contains her shoes, and the largest one, which is super reflective, has her sleeping bag and pillow. First up, we have our second 2-piece outfit. Starting with our white crop top, we've got a deep V-neck with 2 black buttons and a tied knot at the bottom, cuffed 3/4 sleeves, and it did open at the back. And when I looked inside, other than some frays that don't appear to be going anywhere, everything looks good. Here are the bottoms, and I'm pointing this out because these are very, very thin and delicate, and just like everything else, there are some super tiny, next to invisible jibbers attaching them to the plastic bust. So if you pull, they will rip. Please be careful of that, okay guys? But now that they're off, I have to say they do look really nice, and I'm really glad I noticed that there were jibbers there, because otherwise they would have big rips right in the front, which would not be good. Oh my goodness! I didn't expect this drawstring to actually move, but look at that guys, it does. You can cinch it up. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got some nice shiny bottoms here. They feel like they're supposed to be satin or silk, but I don't know what they are. And the bottoms are trimmed in the same fur as the housecoat or bathrobe. So much blue, I love it. So we could totally mix and match these looks to get various pajamas. And I mean, okay, so obviously it's meant to go with that, but you can mix and match. So these bottoms would look equally as adorable with that camisole, and this top could look pretty cute with those shorts, although it might seem a little out of place. Or a lot out of place, depending on whether or not you leave her in bunny slippers or give her these furry teal heeled slippers with white bottoms. I can't tell if they're left or right, but regardless, this one here looks really good, but this one here has some big hard white chunks on the inside. And I think it's just whatever they used to attach the fur to the actual plastic, because it's kind of squishy and I could take it off. And look at that, good as new. And before I try on that second outfit, I figure we might as well take a look at her sleeping bag. For a couple of reasons. One, it's super cute and it's part of the Slumber Party line, so I mean, you gotta check it out. And 2, it just continues to add to my feelings that this is Tiffany blue instead of Robin's egg blue, which I mean, there's not really a debate, guys. I'm just making this a point because you'd think since her name is Robin and that she's blue, it'd be Robin's egg blue. But the fact that her name has sterling in it makes me think Tiffany, because Tiffany is all about teal and pearls and sterling silver. And of course, her heart chain necklace is definitely Return to Tiffany & Co. inspired. Like, come on. Also, look at this pillow. It looks exactly like a Tiffany wrapped present. It's just teal with a white bow and a heart charm in the center. And the sleeping bag, once I cut off all the jibbers, is fully usable, it looks like. Inside it, there's a plastic guide, which I feel shouldn't be there. So I'm gonna take it out. Oh, never mind, it's held in with a lot of jibbers. Holy. Oh my gosh, maybe it's supposed to be there. You know, somebody's gonna say I shouldn't have taken it out. I'm doing it anyway. It's been decided. I feel like the plastic was only in there so that it would look good inside the packaging. I don't think it's meant to stay, because otherwise how would we roll it up? They literally gave us Velcro at the back here so that we could, which is why I cut it out. And now we can check out the sleeping bag better. So it's a nice tealish blue color, once again decorated to look like a gift box. We've got a silky gray ribbon with RH rhinestones as a zipper pull, and a real working zipper. The inside is lined with the exact same fabric as her first pajama set. set. So it's a very pale blue color with pearls, necklaces, earrings, jewelry, hearts, and perfume bottles. It's so cute. And I just want to quickly see if she can actually fit inside there. Like, that will make me so, so happy. Oh, all those jibbers left holes. My goodness. Oh, she can! And that's with her shoes on. They definitely add some bulk, but if they weren't on, she would fit a little easier. But look at that. She is adorable. I love her so much. And here's what she looks like, just lying on top with the pillow and her feet out, just chilling, you know. Oh my goodness, she's perfect. And now I just want to try rolling it up. Do we go in? I think it has to be like this in order to get the Velcro back all the way around and able to connect to itself. Yeah, I'm sure with time, practice, and patience, I can make my bundle look a lot better than this, or maybe somebody else has already done it and I could just watch them. But for the time being, this works, and I really like the fact that we have it as an option. Now I'm just gonna undress her and try on her second outfit. So does this go above her shoulders or do we pull it down? That's the question. Oh, it was definitely not going over her head. Never mind. I'm so smart. I know things. I know things. I wonder if her shoes will fit if I leave her socks on. What do we think? Oh wow, her underwear are darker than everything else she's wearing. I don't know why I assumed it would be the same color, but I did. Oh, I forgot she's got the twistable thigh. Okay, there's more articulation, guys. I forgot all about that. And the more I work her joints, the easier it becomes to move them. So I'm still hopeful for this kneecap here. By the way, there's a crack in it as well. I didn't see that earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna put on these satiny feeling pants. Satiny is not a word, is it? It is now. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Literally every single thing about this doll is what I love. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get her hands off, which means I'm gonna have to put her shirt on the old-fashioned way, which is a little difficult because there's folded fabric in there, but it can be done. And look at that, the shoes even fit with her socks on. Dang it, I found more paint just alongside her cheek there, so I guess I'm gonna have to fix that as well. How did I miss that? I have no clue. But otherwise, here she is in her completed second look. Just as adorable as the first, but somehow looks a little more daytime, like you're having a girls' night. Pass the wine, you know? Although I don't like wine, it's kind of gross. I'm more of a mixed drink kind of girl, so yeah. But you know, you can't have a girl night, oh, without shoes. Let's put that back on her. But you know, you can't have a girl night without more girls. So we'll move Robin out of the way, and we can move on to our next doll. And here she is, freed from the package. We have Marissa Golding with a nice deep tan, which perfectly complements her chosen color theme, which is black and gold. Honestly, she is decked out in luxury combined with boxing, which is not a very easy look to pull off, and yet here she is doing it. Looks like she's about to go a few rounds with a pillow and lose on purpose so that she can have a good night's rest. That is, of course, after she parties it up. Oh wow, and her hair is even crispier and harder than Robin's was. So I'm definitely gonna need to do something about that. But before I even start commenting on anything, I just want to point out how excited I am to see this amazing feature added to my doll, because it's an incredibly rare occurrence to find golden neck hair. Do you guys see that? That's crazy. How great is this? When it's all twisted up, it kind of looked really shiny, like an elastic band, so that's what I thought it was, until I turned her head and realized it was actually wrapped around her neck and that it was coming from her neck. It's its own horror movie, The Hair from Within. So I'm just gonna wrap it around to the back of her head, and I'll trim it from back there so that if it leaves any little fuzzy bits sticking out, no one will see it growing out from under her chin. And problem solved. Surprisingly, it turned out okay. Oop, I still have a little jibber there. 1 second. And now that that's taken care of, we can continue on with her hair since we're already dealing with it, which is, like everything else, long, beautiful, and golden, made up of various shades of blonde hair. And it's styled with the front section pulled back and secured with this super cute scrunchie, and the rest of it hangs down all the way to her calves. It is really long, and currently I have a lot of excess, which should stop after I comb it out. And believe me, I'm going to, because all the hair underneath is nice and soft, but the outsides are super crispy and hard, filled with product, which typically makes sense as they would need to keep it looking nice in the packaging if there were curls and such. But check it out, there is little to no style happening here whatsoever, meaning she can only benefit from a comb through. Can you hear that? Like, let me just get that done. And here she is, looking exactly the same but cleaner after I gave her a good brush through with my Straight Talk Goodie brush, which I highly recommend because although it's nice to get the combs in the package, they're just pretty much garbage and definitely don't comb through the product, which sometimes is necessary to make the hair look better, as you can see. Although sometimes it brings some things to your attention, like I'm suddenly noticing here, which is varying lengths of actual hair. And I don't mean the section that's in a ponytail, because that is obviously going to be shorter. No. I mean on the right side here, where the hair is at least 1 inch shorter than it is on the left. Maybe even more. What? I assume we're not supposed to notice it since it was supposed to be curled. In fact, you might not even be able to see it right now. That is until I stick my hand behind it and suddenly, bam, you can't unsee it. Now, although it sounds like I'm really concerned about this, I'm actually not, because you're not going to look at the back of the doll's head anyways. Honestly, I just noticed it and thought it was funny, but I'm over it now, so let's move on to her face and makeup. Let's zoom in so we can see a bit better too. So in keeping with this slumber party theme, she's also wearing an eye mask. Hers is black and quilted and says rainbow in gold across the front. And a quick look under the mask reveals 0 defects. That's fantastic. Now I can continue worry-free. So Marissa's got beautifully sculpted brows, some honey brown eyes, and a mix of glitter, gold, and smoky brown makeup with big mascara and faux lashes, and a small beauty mark under her right eye. And her look is completed with a light dusting of blushing on her cheeks, a pearlescent gold burgundy lipstick, and giant golden hoop earrings that have the initials RH in the center. And these go down to her shoulders, guys, like they are massive. For Marissa's first sleepwear look, she does come wearing a gold and black 3-piece set that is heavily boxer inspired. Think Rocky, but with glam. And of course it's all attached to each other with super tiny jibbers. So I'm just gonna find all those and snip them so we don't rip anything. I'm definitely not thrilled about all the holes that get left behind in this satin feeling fabric, but I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that if I gently massage the fabric, maybe the fibers will find their place again and fill in the gaps. I don't know. It's a theory. It's probably a wrong one though. Did we get them all? No, of course not. She's attached at the shorts too, obviously. Why wouldn't she be? Okay, I think I got them all this time. Moment of truth. Did I? Yes, I did! Excellent! I'm just gonna quickly check her articulation right away since I'm here anyways. That way we can continue on, problem-free. Oh, wow. She's so much easier to bend at the knee than Robin was. No stiffness whatsoever. She's literally perfect. Minus the inch and a bit of hair off her right side, of course. So this is the robe. It definitely looks inspired by boxers. Not like the briefs, but like the actual athletic boxers. So it's all gold with some black ribbon details for the belt, the trim that's running the entire way around the front and hood of the robe, around the cuffs at the end of the sleeves, and at the entrance to her pockets. And sadly they aren't real, but that's okay because I didn't expect them to be. If we close it up on the front, right across the chest and on either sleeve, there are white embroidered patches that say rainbow in black, and they definitely look like they're inspired by Everlast. And inside we've got a nice golden lining. It's a different shade from the outside, and there's a gold quilted pattern of the initials RH and some studs. And finally on the back in huge white letters we have the word sparkle, and it's going from the neck all the way to the base of the coat. And this looks really well put together, minus the super tiny holes from the jibbers. Underneath that she's wearing a cropped tank top that says rainbow in gold at the bottom, rainbow Los Angeles in black writing on a gold chest section, and topped off in a black mesh for the tank area. Her shorts are black with some ironed on gold details around the cinched waist, along the bottoms of the legs, and lining the openings, what? To her pockets. Hold on, can we fit her arm in there? No, we can't, but they are real. And then just underneath her belly button on the waistline here, they've stitched on a white tag that says sparkle. And finally, she's wearing some long black socks. Sadly, one of mine is longer than the other, but I'll just scrunch it down a bit. Oh no, I can't do that because there's embroidering on either side where the calves are that say R in gold and white thread. I'm gonna do it anyways. And then some little kitty slippers with a tail and ears. They've got little black stud eyes and diamond gold noses. Whoop, definitely don't like these stands. Now, to be honest, I'm pretty sure that it's meant to be an animal pattern like her sleep set, but on this small scale, it just looks like gold, orange, and black camo. Speaking of animal print, it's time to move on to her second outfit and surprises. So let's just get everything out. And we'll start with the shoes, which are a black and gold pair of sneakers with a white platform heel. And on the back, they have the initials for Rainbow High in gold. For her second outfit, we've got a two-piece black tracksuit. So let's just snip the gibbers. Oh no, I undid the bow. And they're so close to the plastic, you gotta be really careful not to actually cut any fabric. For a second, I thought I got the drawstring of the pants there, but I did not. One done, one to go. So these are pretty simple. I don't expect this to take long, which is good. First up, we've got the sweater, which is all black and says rainbow right across the front in gold. And on either sleeve, we have 3 golden R's in the same font. And the left side has an additional embroidered one at the bottom. And this is definitely inspired by the Champion brand of clothing. And it looks really nice. So let's quickly check the inside. It opens at the back with one piece of Velcro. And all's well in there too. Excellent. And then we've got the matching track pants. Once again, there's gold writing that says rainbow on both legs and a little embroidered R on the left side just below the pocket, which by the way are just stitched on. Unfortunately, they're not real, but I didn't expect them to be. And it really works. As you can see, it cinches up when I pull on them. I suck at tying tiny bows, but other than that, I'm pretty excited by it. And a quick look inside tells me everything is all right, although it's a little hard to see through the camera since it's all black. So let's just put those to the side. Ah! And free her sleeping bag. Oh goodness, did you see that? It tried to attack me. Alright, so here is Marissa's sleeping bag. It's the exact same shape and style as the one that came with Robin, except of course it is themed in her colors. So it's black with gold chain link all over and some spots of white and black cheetah print. And of course it has a working zipper. And inside, the liner matches the one from inside the robe, so it's gold with that quilted RH and stud pattern all over. And then of course we have our matching pillow, and I think the patterning here is what these kitty slippers were meant to replicate. But once again, on this small scale, it looks more like camo. By the way, I decided to leave the rest of the gibbers and the plastic form intact this time since we already know what it looks like bundled up, and I also know that I suck at doing it. Ooh, and before I forget, we did of course get some hangers and our comb, all of which are gold, which means I can finally take off this outfit here that Marissa's wearing, starting with the shirt, and check it for quality. The shirt looks really good. Wow, I didn't expect the inside to be bright yellow. That's crazy. And now the shorts. Oh my gosh, those are really tight around her bottom. Why won't they go over her bum? Oh my goodness. Come on. Hold on. Oh gosh. Oh, got him. Okay. And now I can see she's got a painted pair of golden underwear. So let me just rest her over here for a sec. Check out the shorts. And they also look great. Perfect. Let's put on her pants. We've got a big bum gap going on, meaning I'm going to need to make a really hideous bow to see if we can fix that. How come I can't make them look nice? I don't know. But anyways, that seemed to have fixed it. We'll add her shoes. Oh my gosh, she looks like she's ready for a flood. This is not a preferred look. Okay. There you go, super stylish. And once again, I can't seem to remove the hands. So I'm just gonna put it on like you would with a doll that doesn't have removable hands. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We are getting pretty spoiled, if you ask me. As long as it doesn't rip when I stick it through, I'm fine. And oh my gosh, she looks so flippin' cute. Also, her crop top would look really cute with those track pants too. And here she is in her completed second outfit. Honestly, I really do love this, even though I wasn't a super fan of the short pants. They are growing on me, and this is definitely something I would wear. And honestly, let's be real, I do daily because comfort is key, okay? All that's left to do now is see what she looks like in her sleeping bag. Hold on, let me just snip the bottom so the plastic's not in the way. Obviously, this would be a lot better if she didn't have shoes on, but too bad. All right. And here's what she looks like. Now let's just get Robin back so we can put them side by side and you can see the direct comparison of their two different styles. Both glamorous, but equally comfortable. And also both in the way. So now let's move them so we can open up our last doll. Just like before, I'm gonna slice all the tape, cut the gibbers, and free her from the packaging. Wait, what? We lost an earring. Hold on, let's just put that back in. Oh, the side of her head has glue all over it. Can you guys see that? What? I mean, it's clear, so it doesn't matter, but that's weird. Stick the earring back in. I said stick the earring back in. Please don't break. All right, got it. So as I was saying, here she is, freed from the package. So let's just pop her on her stand. And here she is in her first outfit. Head to toe, she is just pink and sweet, like her name suggests. With a light tan skin complexion and head to toe pinkness. We are just being served bubblegum cute right now. Oh my goodness. And now for our way too up close and personal look at Brianna Dulce. I think some people say Dolce, but you'd be wrong. So anyways, starting with her super long, oh, she's falling off her stand. Maybe I should stick her legs down. There we go, that's better. Now back to her hair. It's super long and very pink. The strands are different colors though, so we've got light pink in there, white, and a very pale purple, although I'm not sure how well that's going to show up on camera. You can kind of see it right there though. It does come styled in two very long pigtails that make it just past her bum, and currently she looks a little bit unkempt because the packaging has done a true number on her curls, so I cannot wait to fix those and make her look nice again. Luckily for me, it doesn't seem like she's got as much product as the other dolls because her hair isn't as crunchy. In fact, it's still kind of silky. And to finish it off, in the front she has two long curly tendrils on either side of her forehead. And the right side has been sewn to her housecoat. So I'm just going to take that out and hold it behind her so that we can see her face and makeup. But first, her mask, which is two different shades of pink and has some gold embroidering. And I'm not sure how well it's going to show, but there's actually a doll stitched right in the center there. Hopefully you guys can see it because it looks pretty cool. And if we move her curls out of the way, we can see she's got black brows, which look kind of airbrushed, purple eyes, pink, white, and silver makeup with mascara and faux lashes, light blushing on her cheeks, bright pink lipstick, and some super cute freckles across the bridge of her nose and just underneath her eyes there. And then of course, as we saw earlier, there is a splotch of glue on the left side of her face, but it is nicely hidden by her hair and it's clear, so even if I don't clean that up, it's not a big deal. Oh, and her earring's falling out again, so let's just push that back in. And by the way, they're both pink pearls with a hanging initial on either side in gold. The right one says R and the left one says H. And just like the other dolls, she comes wearing a house coat, which is attached by gibbers to her sleepwear set, which means it's time to find and snip. It's a new game I invented. It's not as fun as it sounds, I promise you. They're so tiny. One mistake can cost you a really pretty sleep set. Are you kidding me? Can you guys see this? Please tell me you can see this. You can't respond. Oh my, the spot where the housecoat was attached by gibbers to her top is literally at her nipples. So now we've got super tiny holes. Awesome. Okay, yep. Oh my gosh, I really hope that I can rub this fabric when it's not on her body and make those holes kind of fill in with the fibers. What? Oh, it came off already. The Velcro's opened at the back. I wasn't ready to fix it just yet. We'll have to get to that after. Oh no! Okay, her bow came undone too. Wow, she is just not ready for this day. And I forgot to do her hair. She is not camera ready yet, guys. Just give me a minute. And we'll start with her comb before switching to my Straight Talk Goodie brush. It definitely sounds like I'm sponsored. I wish. How cool would that be, right? So that's one side done, and I'm lying her down to do this so I can hold her hair against the table. That way it doesn't really pull on her pigtails, making them messy. As you try to brush away product, it does tend to pull at the roots as well. And nobody wants that, okay? Nobody, I promise you. Everybody wants Brianna looking her sweetest. Yes, yes. I sound like Tom Nook. Más dulce. By the way, I didn't really point it out, but her comb matches her doll stand. It's pink with embedded glitter, and then she's got the standard rainbow high hangers, also pink. I think I'm gonna leave the product in the front curl since it's actually looking pretty nice. As for the rest, we've got a little more to go. And as I brush, I'm also curling. Okay, there we go. That looks so much better. And here she is from the back. Notice how the pigtails are not slouching or looking weird at all. She looks 10 times better, except for this one curl in the front here. I left the product on it because I didn't want it to poof out as I'm still filming. It's gonna be very distracting for me, so I'll fix that up later. For now, we can continue on to her house coat, but I forgot a gibber, so let's just get that out of the way. There we go. Wait, I forgot the belt. And that side. Okay, I think for real this time, I am ready. Meaning, we can finally look at Brianna's housecoat, which is pink and made of terry cloth, excluding all the decorated bits, which are some kind of plasticky feeling, I guess, material, of pink, gold, and white. And they've used that for the belt and the tops of her real working pockets. She's got one on each side in the front there, the ends of the sleeves, and finally along the bottom of the housecoat. And everything here looks good. Before we continue, let me just try to zhuzh away the holes that are looking like nips here. Yay, it worked! Excellent! And now we can check out what she was wearing under her housecoat, which is a pink cropped tank top. It's white along the bottom and says rainbow, sparkle, and magic in black, and has pink ribbon straps that also say rainbow in black. And then for her shorts, we've got the same strange feeling material that's kind of like plastic but definitely isn't, that the housecoat had. Still pink, white, and gold with a similar pattern, but it is different. Then we've got two working pockets on the front and an ugly upside down pink ribbon bow because, like a fool, I pulled it out and we know that I can't put them back in as nicely as they started, so we're just gonna disregard that completely, and instead we will check out her long white thigh-high socks with pink stripes on top and these super adorable fuzzy pink teddy bear slippers. And you know what? I'm actually gonna take them off because I'm gonna need to undress her to try on her second outfit anyways. Oh my goodness, how cute are those? They still have the same black stud eyes and little diamond noses, which are gold this time, but look, their little paws are painted too, and these are so cute. I really love that they're actually fuzzy, just like Robin's. And I kind of wish that Marissa's had been as well, but since they have the pattern on it, it would have been really hard to achieve, so I get that. Wow, look at the size difference. These ones are all head. Okay, so let's move Brianna out of the way and unbox her second outfit so that we can try it on her. Oh, and the inside of this one is so pretty. So we've got a tracksuit there, and then her shoes, and to remove all of these gibbers and, oh, there goes one shoe, and the ones from the doll's head, anything that's really tight to packaging, I highly recommend grabbing yourself a pair of these nail clippers. I don't actually know the name of them, but they look kind of like pliers because they get really close and we can remove things without ruining the packaging, which makes me really happy because they've put a lot of effort into these. First up, we have her heels, which are a little hard to see. They're very reflective. They're all white, which includes the word magic written across a pink strap over the toe, and the insides are pink with the word rainbow written in gold. And now the nerve-wracking task of freeing her outfit, which is way too closely attached to one another. Yeah, if I cut that there, it's definitely gonna leave a hole in the fabric. Why? Why is this a thing? I don't get it. I don't even understand how they get a tool in there to pinch that closed. Oh my gosh. Did I do it? Oh my goodness, okay, look at this. The gibber is still 100% intact. They didn't even use it. It was actually stitched to the fabric. No wonder I couldn't see it. It was a pink thread, making it look like it was part of it. Why is there even a gibber there? I bet you guys can't even see it anyways because it's so tiny. But it's there. See it? See it? See it? Still 100% intact. Yeah, I'm reeling right now because this was unnecessary. Cut that off. Yeah, and again, look, this one's not even attached. Ugh, why is that a thing? There's the thread. And now let's remove the gibber. Yes, I'm getting way too heated over tiny bits of plastic. I am 100% aware. But otherwise, this has been a really enjoyable experience, guys, okay? Let's just get everything off at once. So there's two right there. Then we've got some in the chest. Luckily, these ones aren't at the nip region. Ooh, this is a three-piece outfit. That is exciting. Now for the pants. One and hopefully last one. Is that it? Is that it? Yes, okay. Make some room, make some room. First up, we have her pink little cropped t-shirt here. It says Rainbow High in gold right across the front. And we have a really big hole there. Nope, two of them from those gibbers. Oh my goodness, can you see it at the back there? Not cool. It would have been fine if the holes were in the pink fabric, so I could just rub the fibers into a different position like I did with her tank. But no, they aren't. So they are definitely right through the ironed on letters, which means they aren't going anywhere. And honestly, that's sucks because otherwise this shirt is 100%, like it's fantastic. Luckily from far away no one's gonna notice it anyways, but I don't know, it just bugs me. Next up we have her hoodie, which is pink and fuzzy with a fake zipper on the front along with some pockets. Unfortunately, even though there is a little opening here, the only thing we'd be able to get in there are her thumbs, meaning we can get some super cute poses, but that's about it. And to be honest, she's a doll, so we shouldn't expect that much more anyways. On the back, she's got a pink and gold crown and the words Rainbow High written in gold. Very reminiscent of Juicy Couture. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what this is inspired by. And finally, we've got a really cute hood, but once again, only decorative because there is no way at all this is fitting over one single curl, let alone an entire hairstyle, or even her head if it were bald for that matter. And everything inside looked good, by the way. Which brings us to the matching pants. Once again, pink and fuzzy. The back says rainbow in gold. And on the front, we've got a cinch waist and a pink drawstring and 2 pockets, which actually fit the tips of my fingers this time. And a quick look inside tells me again that everything looks good, which means other than the 2 holes directly in the front of her new t-shirt, every part of this outfit is perfect. So I'm gonna take off the one she's wearing, starting with the shorts, and they look great. And she's got painted pink underwear. And here is her top, which actually started to come off earlier, and I was able to see that it looked really good, especially since I was able to get rid of those tiny holes where the jibbers were. And after a quick articulation check to make sure everything works, which it does, I'll give her her new outfit, starting with the pants. Then her shirt. Do her hands come off? Oh, I got her hands off. Okay. I'm so glad because the cuffs of her sleeves are pretty tight. I struggled just a smidge with her ankles, so I was nervous. Wait a second, what the heck? Out of the corner of my eye, I just saw her hands here. Do you see anything wrong? The left one has a really long post to go into her arm, but the right one is super short, and I didn't break it, like it's a nice clean rounded edge. That's so weird. But anyways, back to her sweater. Let's stick her tiny wrist back in. And the other. Okay, those are actually really stiff. I do not recommend taking them off. And finally, put on her shoes, pop her on the doll stand, and Brianna is ready for high school circa early 2000s. You know I'm not joking, which is the absolute best part of that statement. You might have forgotten, but think back for a moment and it will come to you. Almost every girl you knew owned a 2-piece tracksuit with words across the bum, or even baggy pajama pants with a tight-fitting shirt, which I promise you was acceptable at the time, but classy, okay? You couldn't come to school wearing pajamas you already wore. No, you had to wake up and put on fresh pajamas because you're not dirty, okay? You have to put effort into looking like you woke up and didn't care. All jokes aside, I really do love this outfit, but I was hoping the sweater would cover up the shirt a bit more because unfortunately, when I put it on, the fabric stretched across her chest, making the holes a bit bigger. But like I said, from far away you can't see it, so it's really not that big of an issue. And in future, the only thing I would do is remove the socks before putting on these heels because they don't really work well together, but other than that, she looks great. And the only thing left to open is her sleeping bag. And pillow, of course, both of which are now free. So the sleeping bag is 2 different shades of pink, darker on the inside than it is out here, covered all over in hearts, stars, shooting stars, and the initials for Rainbow High in various colors. And finally, we've got some little bubblegum faces as well. And this matches her pillow, which is pink with white embroidering on the front that says, "Never let anyone burst your bubble." All right, guys, we are finally done. All that's left to do now is add Brianna to the sleeping bag. So I'll just pop her in there, give it a zip, add a pillow, and bring back her friends so we can see them all together. Also, there's one more thing I want to do before I'm done, which is remove their eye masks, because not only will I need it out of the way to fix Robin's eye, but there's an elastic under here, guys, meaning I can put it back on whenever I want to and also see what they look like if they weren't ready for bed. So there's Robin and her mask. Once again, highly recommend these clippers for this job. That way you don't accidentally trim off anything more than you wanted to. There's Brianna and her mask, and you can kind of see the doll in the center I was telling you about. Okay. If you do decide to take off these sleep masks, be really careful because some of them are tricky to do. But there we go. And finally, we've got Marissa and her mask. And here they are all together.
Okay guys, that's it for me and the shirt, which is apparently not looking all that flattering as I thought it did when I was staring at myself in the mirror, but that's besides the point. We have officially finished checking out all 3 of the brand new Slumber Party dolls. I don't know what I'm doing, which are of course the special edition dolls. I'm just in a really floaty kind of mood. I already lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I feel like there's something on my glasses. Hold on, I'm distracted. Oh, it's my hair. Show something pretty, stop looking at me, hold on. Ugh. So without recapping everything, because that would make this video even longer, I just really wanted to showcase these dolls in not just their slumber wear, but their secondary slumber wear. Yes.
In all honesty, I only opened 2 Rainbow High dolls in the past, and although I really loved the quality and the dolls themselves, they seemed more of a display doll, which I was not at the time interested in collecting. And so I didn't really jump on the Rainbow High bandwagon like everybody else did, even though it was really hard because they have so many absolutely stunning dolls. I just don't have the space, or didn't have the space on the shelves at the time. But I have been cleaning again, as I tend to do, and I'm working on making some more shelf space. And the moment I saw Robin at Walmart that first day, I wanted her, and it had absolutely everything to do with her appearance and the items she comes with. She just looked stunning, and I instantly fell in love. I'm almost bummed that I didn't pick her up that same day so that I could have had her sooner, but truthfully, if I hadn't have gone home and got really upset that I didn't pick her up, I wouldn't have gone out looking for her again and end up getting all 3 of the dolls. So I guess at the end of the day, everything happened for a reason, or at least in this case. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you know somebody who would enjoy today's video because they miss my doll reviews on NexJen, then please send this one to them. And if you enjoyed it yourself, then please make sure you remember to comment, like, and subscribe. You can let me know down below what you liked or didn't like about today's video, and which limited edition dolls, because there's quite a few that are coming out in the last couple months, are you most looking forward to picking up this year? Or even in coming years, because the longer you wait, the more deals you find, because people think they are no longer relevant, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with waiting for a sale. Save some money, get what you want, am I right? The words you're looking for are yes, Jen, you are. Oh, I'm just so excited. True story, I was gonna dress up like Robin and I didn't because it was not a good look for me. But anyways, that's a story for another day that I'm never gonna share with you. And it brings us to bye-bye now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.